Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles. Fuck yeah. So yeah, gonna be discussing some shit today, and wow, my throat's kind of killing me. I think I might have overdone it with the last couple of videos, not to mention doing some of those funny voices puts, strain on my throat. Because all those voices that you hear me do, all those funny voices, where I talk like high-pitched sometimes or low-pitched, or just do different kinds of funny things with my voice, all that shit is done like just with my own voice. Like none of that is done through vocal like synthesis editors or anything like that. That's all just my own personal voice. So I can do a lot of weird shit with my voice. One of my weird hidden talents, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I remember when I first started out with my ranting series, I guess you could call it. Because back in the day, I used to play Pokemon White 2. I used to call them my Pokemon White 2 rant battles back in the day. Because back in Pokemon White 2, there was this thing called like the World Battle Center or some shit, where you could battle like some of the gym leaders from the previous generations and shit. It's pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool idea. So I would do some of those battles, and then I would use that time to talk about like different I kind of started out this whole like idea of doing like these Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles like back in the day with what I called back then my Pokemon White 2 rant battles. Kind of started out as a way for me to like just rant about like stupid shit that happened to me at work, because that was right around the time when I first started working at the restaurant, was when I started to do these kind of videos, and it started out kind of as a way for me to complain about stupid shit that happened to me at work, and now it has evolved into, my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles, because I bought Pokemon Battle Revolution. I actually got it from GameStop back in the day. Nowadays I just buy all my games online, but back in the day when I was still going to GameStop, I saw this game at GameStop, and I thought, oh, this looks interesting. So then I tried it, and I decided to switch from doing Pokemon White 2 to Pokemon Battle Revolution with my, back then what I called my Pokemon rant battles. And now, I'm still doing it all these years later, which now I call them my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles, because I felt like, rebranding that, because I feel like discussion battles more accurately describes like what I do with this, because I don't just rant about stuff. I mean, I pretty much just rant about stuff, but I don't just rant about stuff. I also discuss different topics, shit like that. I just feel like discussion battle is a more encompassing word to use to describe what I do here. But yeah, back then I did it as a way to just, bitch about stupid shit that happened at work. Or, bitch about stupid shit that happened in my home life. Which these days I don't really bitch too much about that. Because my home life is a lot better now than it was back then. Granted, that's not saying much, though, because my home life back then, when I first started out with, back then, again, what I called my Pokemon White 2 rant battles, I was still, unfortunately, living with my stepdad. Not living with him, but, like, he was living with us was the more accurate way to put that, I guess. And so my home life was less than good, for sure, and that's putting it mildly. I honestly hope he dies a horrifyingly painful death, because he was a piece of shit. So yeah, it's just kind of funny how these how this series of mine has evolved throughout the years, but I'm going to be getting back to my roots a little bit today, bitching about some stupid shit that happened to me at work, actually. Because, again, that's kind of one of the main reasons why I created my, Pokemon rant battles, as I call them, though now I call them my discussion battles, was to, bitch about stupid shit that happened to me at work and, complain about stupid customers and shit, because holy crap, you run into some stupid fucking customers. I'm going to share a couple with you today. Okay, so the first one, right? It was a pretty normal day. I don't remember what day it was. It had to have been like a fucking Wednesday or some shit. And And first of all, I hate it in general when people bring kids into the restaurant because I fucking hate children. Like, I hate all kinds of people. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate different people for different reasons. You know, but I especially despise children. Like, they fucking irritate the shit out of me. I absolutely fucking hate children. Like, anyone under the age of 18 just naturally pisses me off. Like, just by existing, honestly. And yes, I am a bit of an asshole, and I'll be the first one to admit it, and I don't care. But that being said, I just fucking hate children because they're stupid, and half the time they run around the place and their parents don't even try to discipline them because no one knows how to be a fucking parent anymore. But I had one day where two different people, like two different tables, came in with their kids in a stroller. And I just want to say this, like, I'm sorry, but if you bring your kid into a restaurant in a stroller, you're a fucking asshole. Like, our restaurant is not that fucking big. Strollers take up a lot of fucking room. You're really gonna block the fucking walkways because you're too fucking lazy to carry your kid? Really? How much more of a lazy, selfish piece of shit could you possibly fucking be? Fucking really? You're too fucking lazy to carry your kid, so you have to get in everyone's fucking way with your fucking giant-ass stroller? Like, fucking really? I had two separate tables in one fucking day at the same time that both brought in kids in strollers. I'm like, what the fuck? And then with one of them, they were like completely blocking a walkway, which is, you know, a fire hazard. And considering that we have, you know, a kitchen in the back, fire hazards at a restaurant is a fairly reasonable thing to expect. You know, so you're really going to block the fucking walkways with your fucking stroller because you're too much of a lazy piece of shit to carry your own fucking kid? Really? You fucking lazy, selfish piece of goddamn motherfucking trash? Fuck you. I'm sorry, but people who bring their kids, like, to restaurants in strollers, like, it's bad enough that you're bringing kids into the restaurant, but when you bring in a kid in a stroller, fuck you. Okay, now I got one other one for you guys today. So, for those of you guys who don't know, like, my actual position, like, I'm a host at a restaurant, right? That is my actual position, is that I'm a host. And so, as hosts, we're the ones who are responsible for handling the carry-out orders, like the to-go orders, shit like that. We're the ones who are responsible for that. And people have the ability to leave us tips on carry-out orders, like whether it's, you know, we have like a little tip jar thing that they can put tips in, or, you know, they can actually leave us like a credit card tip, like the same way that you'd leave a server a credit card tip. You can actually do that for to-go orders too. So I had this guy come in the other day, right? You know, I picked up his order, shit like that, signed the receipt or whatever. And there's like, on the actual receipt, there's a spot where you can leave a tip, and then there's a spot where you write the total, and then a spot where you have to sign the check or whatever. And so, you know, he comes in, picks up his order, signs the check or whatever, right? And so then he left. So then I grabbed the check that he signed, right? And you know what he wrote on the tip slot thing? He could have just left it blank. He could have just wrote a line. No, he wrote N \A, which for those of you who don't know, NA means non-applicable. So, can you all figure out what's wrong with that? First of all, it is not non-applicable. Non-applicable means that it does not apply to the given situation. Okay? Which means that in order to write non-applicable there, it would mean that you don't have the ability to leave a tip for the host, which is untrue. So not only is this person an asshole for not tipping me, now, I mean, not that I expect people to tip me a whole lot on to-go orders, if I'm being 100% honest, but still, I'm making a point here. This person's a fucking piece of shit and a moron, okay? So first of all, you don't leave me a tip, and then second of all, you write N-A on the tip line? You just made yourself look like a complete fucking idiot because you're wrong. It is not non-applicable. You have the ability to leave me a tip. Do people not even understand what the term N-A even means? You know, that it means non-applicable? It is not non-applicable, you fucking dipshit. Because you have the ability to leave me a tip. Therefore, it is not non-applicable. I swear to God, people just say shit without actually understanding what it fucking means. Like, really? You just made yourself... Okay, first of all, you're an asshole for not leaving me a tip. And second of all, you just made yourself look like a complete motherfucking idiot. Like, really? Okay. Again, like, first of all, fuck you for not leaving a tip. Second of all, you're straight up incorrect. So congratulations for looking like a complete fucking idiot. Seriously, what a goddamn moron. Again, like, it's bad enough that you didn't even leave a tip. But, like, to write non-applicable, you know, N\A on the tip line, like, you just made yourself look like an idiot because you're just straight up incorrect with regards to that. You're literally incorrect by writing N-A on the tip line. You're just straight up incorrect. Sorry. No, wait, no, I'm not sorry. Go fuck yourself. Fucking moron. Yeah, seriously, what a dipshit. You don't even understand what the phrase N-A even means, then don't fucking use it. What a moron. People are such idiots. Not only are they idiots, they're also assholes, so I mean, there's that added bonus. But, like, what a joke. And again, I'm not really even mad that he didn't leave me a tip. I mean, most people don't, because most people are assholes. And I've come to accept that fact. But, like, at the same time, it's like, really, dude? Yep, people are dumb. That's a real takeaway from this. Oh, man. Kicking the shit out of this Rhyhorn. Dragon Rage. Definitely a smart move. And that he's going up against an Entei. Charmeleon's the last one. Nice. I was doing pretty bad for a while, but it looks like I've come out on top. I don't really have any good moves against Charmeleon, so I'm kind of screwed on that deal. Stomp probably ain't going to do much. Yeah, fair amount, though. Not too bad. Not entirely sure I'll kill him this turn, but nothing else to do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, did kill him. Alright, fucking nice. And a victory for me, because I'm fucking amazing at video games. Alright, cool. Well, guys, that'll do it for that one, so stay tuned for the next one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles coming up next, and yeah, until then, peace out.